Hello again and update. Well, the month of April was rather similar to the month of March, not just because of the unseasonably cool temperatures, but in terms of the volume and value of inbound tourism too, with a slight dip in how many visitors came to Britain, but a really substantial 13% increase in how much they spent while they were here. What that means is that in the rolling 12 months to April 2013, international visitors spent £19.2 billion here in the UK. There was rather a mixed picture when we look at the number of visits from different parts of the world to Britain during April. Continuing a trend we've seen over the past 2 or 3 months, there was a dip in the number of visits from North America, while visits from the high-volume European Union markets were very similar in levels to a year ago. The markets that are very much driving growth at the present time are those from South America, the Middle East and Africa, Asia and across to Australasia, with those rest of the world regions generating a 9% year-on-year increase in visits during the month of April. Now let's take a look at where international visitors stayed here in the UK during 2012, and you can find much more information on this on our website. That's VisitBritain.org. Let's start by looking at visits across all journey purposes, and we can see very clearly just how important London is, attracting just more than 15 million staying visitors last year. That's a little bit more than half of all visitors. Liverpool there in 5th spot, with Edinburgh, Manchester and Birmingham making up the other places. Now let's drill down by journey purpose, starting with holiday visits. And we can see that alongside London, it really is Scotland that attracts very many holiday visitors to our shores, with Edinburgh, Glasgow and Inverness all making it into the top 5. When it comes to business tourism, it's Birmingham that is in 2nd spot, and Oxford manages to squeeze in 5th spot. Looking at trips to see friends and relatives, no real surprises here. It's the major conurbations, with Bristol making up the top 5. When we look at study visits, however, a somewhat different complexion emerges. Perhaps not a big surprise to discover both Oxford and Cambridge there in the top 5, but also we notice Poole, one of the many South Coast resorts that has a strong English as a foreign language product offer. Finally, if we look at visits for miscellaneous purposes, and these include trips that are primarily for personal shopping, one of the reasons perhaps with London being at the top, but also trips that are primarily to watch football, hence the appearance of both Manchester and Liverpool firmly towards the top of the table. Next month we will take a look at the provisional data for May, and we'll also examine where the leading destinations for international tourism were around the world in 2012. So until next time, bye bye.